So Tom, if we were to look at family-owned businesses and they were looking at strategy from an executive level to take their business to the next level or the next stage, whatever they're looking to do, we have seen pitfalls in that in the past. So what would your recommendation be in terms of how they can kind of navigate those waters from an executive perspective?
Well, yeah, I suppose similar to privately owned, they need to be ready. The owner needs to be ready to make changes. And it's extremely difficult. So when we're speaking to high-level executives who are, not necessarily looking, and we're going into them to try and pull them out for, a particular client of ours, one of the main questions we get asked is the family involved in the business? And that is because there's legacy relationships, or there's, kind of a biased opinion on family in the business, or whatever it might be. So if that is kind of the case internally, my opinion would be to hire a consultant first, whether that will be to look at the structure of the business, to upskill family to a point where they're ready, to give a non-biased opinion to the board, whatever it might be. But the main approach, if you've got, say for example, as a CEO, your cousin you've hired and he's driving operations, this consultant then can either upskill, advise, or identify gaps, which hopefully gives you an opinion before you then hire a VP of operations who's going, you've hired me to do a job, I need to make choices. Because whatever way you look at it, there's extremely ruthless owners out there that wouldn't tolerate non-performance. But then there's a lot of family-owned, or the family-owned business, it ties in, doesn't it, from a family perspective. There's a lot of businesses that there's lots and lots of family involved, and they're not willing to make those tough choices. So if you're not willing to make it, that's fine, but get a non-biased opinion before you bring in a high-flying executive who's going to get extremely frustrated when you're not making the choices.